Hello, in this video we show you the location and how to remove and replace the water pump on Honda Accord 2.2 CTDI. The water pump on this car is located on the side of the engine and it's driven by the serpentine belt, so the water pump is down there. In order to get access to the water pump, first we need to remove the serpentine belt. To remove the serpentine belt, we need to turn the tensioner clockwise. This is the tensioner right there that we need to bring clockwise. We put the wrench on the bolt on the tensioner pulley and push it clockwise, and we'll see how it will loosen the belt, and then we can remove it. And that's the belt off. In order to remove the belt completely and then put it back on, first we need to remove the right wheel and the engine under tray. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. Now that the engine and the tray is removed, we have access to the serpentine belt here, and now we can remove it. From the bottom we have access to the water pump. That's the water pump right there, and that's the pulley for the water pump. The water pump is held by 5 or 6 bolts, but 2 of the bolts are behind the tensioner pulley, so before removing the water pump we need to remove the tensioner pulley first. There is not much space to remove the tensioner pulley, but you get it eventually. And that's the tensioner pulley out. Next, we're going to start removing the bolts holding the water pump. First, we'll remove the bolts that we need to remove from top. I think it's one bolt that we need to remove from top, and then the rest of them you will remove them from the bottom. I'll try and show you where the bolt is that we need to remove from top, and the bolt is just to the right of the tensioner. So now first we're going to remove this bolt, and then we'll go to the bottom and remove the rest of the bolts. Now that the bolts are removed, we can take out the water pump. The water pump is not gonna go out that easily, so I'm using a pry bar to pry it out a little bit. And that's all the coolant out, and now we can take out the water pump. And that's the water pump out. This is where the water pump is sitting. We need to clean this space very well in order to prevent any coolant leaks. And then we can install the new water pump. That's the new water pump. Now we're going to put on all the bolts and tighten them. Next I'll show you what's the tightening torque in the service manual for the water pump. And we can see for the water pump the tightening torque is 12 Newton meters. So that's all the bolts that we need to tighten to 12 Newton meters, and then we're done with replacing the water pump. Next we need to put on the tensioner pulley. After we put on the tensioner pulley, we're going to tighten it, and then we're going to install the serpentine belt. In the service manual, I'm going to show you the routing of the serpentine belt. There is two types of routing. It depends on your model. Well, this is for me. The second one is the routing for my engine. This is how the belt goes around the pulleys. And then I'm going to show you the routing for the other type of engine. Next I'll put the serpentine belt on the engine. We'll put it around all the pulleys, and the last pulley that we're going to put it on, it will be the crankshaft pulley. So here from the top we're going to put it on the top pulleys, and then I'm going to put the wrench on the tensioner pulley and rotate the tensioner clockwise as much as possible. There will be somebody helping me hold the tensioner while I put the serpentine belt on the bottom pulleys. And that's the belt on. Now we're going to release the tensioner, and job is all done. Here you can see the belt is around all the pulleys the way it has to be, so that means we're done. Hopefully the video was helpful. Thank you for watching.